Hey, I'm Amanda Lee. I'm a graduate counseling intern at Replenish Your Counseling. I help depressed and anxious teens improve their confidence so that they can find their own voice and stop thinking so negatively about themselves. Today, I want to talk about anxiety and panic and what to do during a panic attack or feeling lots of anxiety. Um, Anxiety can be, for many people, one of the worst feelings, especially during panic attacks. Um, and so today I want to start by talking about the cycle of anxiety. So, anxiety starts from an anxiety provoking situation, which leads to worry, fear, could be racing heart, sweating. Um, and then, in order to avoid this anxiety, we can overeat, we can skip class to avoid a presentation, we can start procrastinating. Um, and that provides us, this avoidance provides us with a short term relief from the anxiety that we're feeling. But that short term relief leads to long term anxiety growth because when we avoid an anxiety provoking situation, the brain learns that when we avoid, that the symptoms are alleviated. So, what happens is that next time the anxiety symptoms are going to be worse and avoidance is even more likely. So it's a literal cycle that keeps happening when we keep avoiding anxiety provoking situations. But of course, that's the easy way out because it provides a short term relief. But overall, it builds up the anxiety more and more, and that can lead to even worse anxiety or panic attacks. So, how do we stop the cycle and help calm ourselves when we're feeling so anxious rather than avoiding these anxiety feelings? So, I'm going to give you 4 tips that can be used when you're feeling really anxious or during a panic attack to kind of ground yourself and bring yourself into the present moment. The first is deep breathing. You can do box breathing. So, it's 4 breaths in, hold for 4 breaths, 4 breaths out, hold for 4 breaths. And you can continue to do that until your heart rate calms down and you feel less anxious. Another thing that you can do with your body is muscle relaxation. So curl your toes, hold it, and then release. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and release. You can make fists and then release. It's about creating tension in your muscles and then releasing them to feel that relaxation. Um, the other 2 things are about your challenging your mental state, so challenging irrational thoughts. 2 questions you can ask yourself when you're feeling really anxious is, how would my best friend see the situation? And if the worst thing were to come true, if my fear were to happen, would it matter in a month or a year from now? So, because a lot of times when we're on the outside and we're looking at our friend worrying about something, it's easier as a friend to calm that person down. So, thinking about what would my friend say to me in this situation, or will this really affect my life in a month or a year from now? Another thing you can do are mental exercises. So you can do things like counting from 100 down by 7. So it really gets you thinking about and focusing on something. You can name all your family members and their ages and something that they like to do. So that helps you put your mind elsewhere so that you're taking away from these irrational thoughts that's provoking the anxiety and the fear. So overall, 4 techniques would be to do deep